How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. Today we have a player that was released yesterday, along with a lot of different SBCs. We had some player of the months, and we had this man. It is Moments Draxler. Now, the reason I didn't do it yesterday because it was my mother's funeral. I wasn't gonna stress myself out too much on the day. I wasn't going to get home from it and instantly get my head back into content creation. I am today because I want to distract myself from everyday life, and that's all I want to do now. I want to get on with my work and get on with what I love, and that's creating content for you guys. So that's what we're jumping back into today, and we're starting with Julian Draxler. Now, if you guys know Julian Draxler from the past, he had a great card. Like, his normal rare card was nuts. Back in one of the Fifas, it actually would have been before 17. I'm not too sure which one it is because I always forget. But this Draxler takes me back to that time. Now, if you look at what he does give you in terms of stats, in terms of height, in terms of even weak foot, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, medium to medium work rate. So he's not going to be one of those midfielders that kind of burst the line. They're not going to run beyond the striker. Even if you utilise mid-cam, he's not going to make like those runs where he's naturally making a run beyond the last man in the defence. He's just not going to do that. Basically, I wanted to try him in centre mids. I think statistically, this card is made for centre mids. Yes, you look at this and you think Cam, sensational, and I definitely do agree. You look at his stats, 5-star weak foot, etc., etc. Cam is literally the perfect sport. Even the work rate's medium. But CM, he's got potential, mate. He's got the interceptions. That is what I've seen straight away with this card. And I noticed that in midfield, interceptions is key because you intercept the ball a lot. Passing on this game, it's not perfect. You guys know this. And balls do go astray a lot. So I noticed that stat and I thought, you know what? I'm going to play him centre mid in a 4-4-2. And that is exactly where I utilised him today. And I kind of, repped or reaped? Basically, I got the rewards from putting in that position. That's what I'm trying to say. He's got pace. He's got 85 in total, 87 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. I do believe engine is the perfect cam style. He's got 87 in second position, 83 finishing, 90 shot power, 87 long shots, 90 volleys. Just wait until you see one of the goals that we score in today's video, boys. It is a bonkers. Passing wise, very creative. I always say it like the base of passing, especially for a striker, is the vision, short pass, curve. For a midfielder, you need a bit more than that, especially if you're going to be a creative midfielder. He's got 87 vision. He's got good crossing if you find him on the wide areas. Free kick accuracy. Hit the bar with a free kick as well. Short passes there, long passes there too. And of course, the curve. The dribbling is sensational, man. And I've got to say, he feels responsive. I don't know what you're going to say. He's 6'2". How is that possible? I'm not certain, but dude, this guy feels great on the ball. He can take it past numerous opponents and even utilize those 4-star skills very quickly, which I'm not used to with tall players on this game or any edition of FIFA since like the 5-star team of years, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. 86 agility obviously does add to that. Good balance, good reactions. Composure 88, 89 dribble, 90 ball control, 77 stand tackle, 82 stamina, aggression, and not the greatest in the world, neither is his strength. As you see by his traits, sensational. Now he's got some things that are effective on this game. Finesse shot, outside the foot shot. If you've seen that Beckham review, you'd have seen one of the maddest outside the foot shots I've used in this game. And of course, I think this is also key into why he's quick out of the skills, quick out of contextual dribbles, the flair. Great trait to have. So that's what we're going to do now is jump in the gameplay. Remember, if you do enjoy it, to leave a like on this review and drop your comments what you think of this Julian Draxler. Does it take you back to the day when he was good on FIFA? Because for me, yes, he does. Let's get in the gameplay. So here we go then, lads, into the gameplay. Now, you see the pros and cons on the left-hand side, and we will discuss each and every single one of those. What I do want to highlight in this video is his ability to turn kind of that midfield work into attack within a blink of an eye. He's so quick at doing it. And like I did say, out of the skills, it's quick. The dribble is quick. It's in control, and he feels responsive. I think that's going to be the main parts and the main kind of pro with this card is his responsivity. It's nuts. It is bonkers. I didn't expect it from him because, like I did say, he's quite tall. Tall players on this game, and other FIFAs for that matter, are notoriously not too great on the ball in terms of the speed and responsiveness. Draxler is a different breed of animal, a different type of gravy, and he is very good at that. Now, I did include a clip just before as well because I'm going to showcase what he's good at in a number of different ways. His interceptions is very good. Even his tackling from time to time, amazing. eat your heart out. What a finish that was. A Rabona. Where's a Rabona? No, Rainbow Flick. It wasn't even a Rabona. A Rainbow Flick into a volley in off the crossbar. I mean, I like those goals, man. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's just a Randy long shot, a broken mechanic. Wait, no, it's not. I mean, if I did, like, run down the line and cut it back every single time and showcased his ability to tap it in from 3 yards, I think that would kind of piss you guys off, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to showcase exactly what he's good at in all areas. If I do a green sign finesse from a certain angle every single shot, that's not exactly highlighting the card's ability. That is a rainbow flick into a volley. It just showcases how accurate these volleys are. And even on these dribbles, man, look at the contextual dribble. You know that one where he did the right foot to step away from the man before he got challenged? That is a contextual dribble. I didn't tell him to do that kind of shimmy to get past the man. It's contextual, and that's what the flair trait gives you. So it's very important for Draxler to have that flair trait, and he utilizes it very, very well. Again, we'll go on a kind of dribble here, man. It's just so simple to do. A nice little shimmy again with the skills, and left foot, 5-star weak foot into the back of the net right there. He's very, 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 very effective. And I think that's what's I want to showcase to you guys. He's such an effective midfielder on this game, and if he's doing that from centre mids, imagine him at cam as well. I just want to see if he could play in kind of a multiple role system where he could play CM but also have the freedom to get forward and influence the attack, and he did it so well. We actually get a chance here, and go for a bicycle kick as well, just here. Well, it's kind of a hook kick, as great saved by the keeper. Before we go into the summary, now the only con I did find in this card, you would have seen it on left hand side as well, the aggression. He's not that aggressive in the midfield, so if you're looking for that kind of, I don't know, that the engine room, it's always got someone to keep it ticking over, the tackles, the aggressive press, stuff like that. He's not going to give you that, unfortunately, but just with his presence alone, he's capable of making tackles. He's 6'2", he's got a long leg span, I think that's what they say, or is it width? No idea. And yeah, his interceptions are good as well, so he's going to get the tackles in. It's just needing to do it almost manually. He's not going to do it aggressively and get in there, as you probably would have seen the slide challenge in the background right there. So the similar players, we've been through his pros in that as well. You would have seen them on the left-hand side. Similar players for me are those cams that can also kind of perform at CM. So the Bruno Fernandes, the Kevin De Bruyne's, and even the Mostovoy. He's probably most similar statistically to Mostovoy, but I'm going to say he's better than Mostovoy. I love that Mostovoy as well, by the way. He's very cheap. He's like 50,000 coins. That Mostovoy is brilliant for La Liga. And honestly, for me to say Draxler's better than Mostovoy, that's a big, what's the word? I've lost it. It's a big, like, thumbs up from me, you know what I'm saying? So that's not even the word. Overall rating for Julian Draxler for myself will be a 9.2. I think that showcases how highly I value this card and how amazing he is in game. I have used him for a number of games now. I used him one game. It would have been about 11 PM last night. And then I couldn't sleep all night, so I played some games like 4 AM this morning. And I played more and more and more. So I will use him loads because he's got great links as well. If you think about this lad's links, he links to PSG players. Who's the most overpowered players in the game? PSG players. Defensively and offensively, now you've got a midfielder for that matter too. Maybe alongside like Gini Wijnaldum, Verratti. Verratti is class, by the way. I think that's who... Did I have him partnered with Verratti today? I believe I did as well. But wow, what a player. And I guess for his price, you look at that and you think, that's it's a little bit high. It's a little bit steep. Because SBC-wise on this game, we've had quite a few under that price mark. Apart from your player of the month, you look at like Salah and you look at Cristiano Ronaldo. They're not exactly cheap, but with this card, I think he's viable for most of the year, if not all the year. If this guy, like, he stat-wise is so well balanced, he's going to be past Team of the Year for me. If you look at Team of the Year, you get maybe like 11 players, then plus maybe like 5 or 6, and you get those like stupid +1s. +2s, I think they actually got +2s last year. But if you look at those, this guy's going to fit amongst those players. I know he's 87 rated. I know he doesn't look too enticing, but ability-wise, he's going to be long-lasting in this game. That's my honest opinion. I reckon he's going to last a long time. So the value for coins for myself is an 8.0. Even the price, roughly 250, you can call it 250, 245 on the PlayStation, 255 on the Xbox. So, yeah, honestly, I see the value in this a lot, and that's why he's getting an 8.0 despite his high price tag, because he offers you so much in-game. It is absolutely sensational. As for the enjoyment rating, 9.0. 5-star weak foot, great pace, great shooting, great passing, great dribbling. I'm just looking across him now. Flair, 2 shooting stats outside of foot shots and the finesse shots, and overall just a behemoth in the midfield. He can actually tackle as well. He's just not as aggressive as the other midfielders you may compare him to. I've seen one on the timeline, Hullet. He's not as aggressive as the Hullet, so he's not going to feel that kind of aggression, the pressure, the kind of closing down you put on your opponents. It's not going to be like that, but he's a monster in midfield, man. Either CM or Cam, and you're laughing. Just keep them central, lads, and you will reap the rewards. But that's going to be it for me this morning anyways. I'm going to work on a lot more reviews. Who else we reviewed this morning? Well, played with this morning. Lucas Paqueta. I used Paqueta, and I'll get that review out as well. Some points, probably through the day, probably midday, maybe 2 PM or something like that. But like I did say, I do apologise for yesterday, but I don't apologise at the same time. It was my mother's funeral. It was a nice send-off, man. It was a nice send-off. I can't put into words how much she meant to me, and I mean, she knows that as well. I can't. There's no, like, I could say all these pointless words, but they don't equate to how much she meant to me. She literally saved my life. I was at the lowest, depression. She supported me through that. She got me better. She supported myself on YouTube. She's the reason I am here where I am. Not just her, you guys as well, but the kind of moral support you need from your family to kind of keep going with YouTube. Sometimes YouTube's a very lonely place. You guys, if you've ever started out on YouTube, you know it's like just you, because you've actually got to like sacrifice a lot to do YouTube. A lot of people look from the outside in and think, you know what, they're just playing video games. This is like full time. You look at a 9 to 5, right? You clock in at 9, you work till 5, you clock out, and then it's back to family life. With content creation, YouTube, and social media, stuff like that, you wake up, you clock in. You go to sleep, you clock out. You wake up, you clock. It's full on. It is all the time. Your brain's working constantly because, yeah, you're doing this for you. You're like self-employed. So to have that support there and know I was making her proud meant the world to me. And she pushed me on, man. So my perspective from now is to make her proud every single day. Try and reach heights on YouTube I've never reached before, and just go for it, man. We'll see where this journey takes us, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys throughout this whole process, man. It's been it was a quick illness. It was like September till yeah, bonfire night, November the 5th. So you look at that, and it's quick. It's hard to process. I'll probably not process it for a few years yet. But you guys have been amazing, absolutely amazing. I see your DMs each and every single day. It doesn't go unnoticed, by the way. The sheer volume of them, lads. I can't respond to each and every single one of them, man. I'll be crying at each and every single message, because you guys, you're the real ones, man. You're fantastic. So thank you very much for all your support. And that's my plan from now on. I just carry on with content creation, see where it takes me, see where the heights I can reach, the lows I can delve to, or anything like that. But hey, it's always a roller coaster, content creation, and I fully expect that to be a roller coaster for many more years. I love what I do. I wouldn't change it for the world, and I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much for the support. I needed this support as well, otherwise I'd be an absolute mess. But thank you so much for your support over the past few months, and just ever since I started YouTube, man. You guys, again, similarly, I can't put into words how much you guys have changed my life. I went from nothing to, well, I'm still nothing, but I did something. You know what I'm saying? And I will do something as well. So thank you to each and every single one of you to get to this stage. Let's push on. Let's get further. If you've liked this video, leave a like on it. I'm sorry for the tangent at the end. Sometimes we go on that. Sometimes it's almost a message to myself. I'm talking to myself in the camera. You can see my face there. But I'm also talking to you guys as well. So I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you very much for all your support, and we'll catch you in the next one.